Volkswagen, Audi, and Porsche are getting their own in-car app store. And yes, it includes TikTok. So this is not Android, this app store, or it is kind of Android, but it's like a skin, and then it's like a hand-selected number of apps that work well on their layout.
I believe this is designed from the ground up.
Wow. If you've long felt like the one thing missing from your Audi was in-car TikTok, fret no more. Volkswagen Group is the latest to join the in-car app party, and it's doing it in a big way. And it's a preview of the conglomerate's big plans for a unified in-car software platform that will govern how its cars operate for years to come. The world's second largest vehicle manufacturer announced today that it will soon roll out an app store designed to serve its wide portfolio of car brands. Inside, drivers will find familiar third-party apps optimized for car-friendly usage. So I'm guessing it's going to be somewhat similar to their Android version with an optimization for a car dash, whatever an in-car version might look like. Similar to how Android Auto would do it or Apple CarPlay. The initial rollout includes big names like TikTok, Spotify, Yelp, and more, all optimized for in-car use and designed to run from an infotainment system screen. The App Store will launch with certain new Audi models this year. It'll be rolled out to additional cars and brands like Porsche, Lamborghini, and Bentley later on. A lot of people don't realize the scope of VW is like at all these brands. It's enormous at that point. Last month, Mercedes-Benz also announced that its new cars, starting with the 2024 E-Class, will include built-in apps for TikTok, Zoom, and Vivaldi web browser, and more. What's interesting about these, Will, is you've got these apps in there which are going to be in the native in-car app ecosystem, but you've also got Android Auto, you've also got Apple CarPlay, and they're increasingly wireless and easy to use. And then it maps everything over, and it's already familiar, and your apps are already there. So it's a tough proposition, but I guess there's enough customers that still want this dedicated experience that just don't want to attach anything to it and will use the native system. And who knows, maybe car manufacturers, and I'm not saying that they're right in believing this, maybe they think that they can beat those other experiences and do even better in their own native ones. I mean, Tesla thinks that, even though there's plenty of Google products integrated like Maps and so on.
Yeah.
But otherwise, the interface belongs to them, and it is useful, and it does manage everything that the car does, whereas Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, for example, they don't really reach into the car's own systems for modifying or manipulating aspects of the car's behavior, but instead they're mostly tied just to multimedia and other app-like things.
And your accounts.
Yeah, which for the most part is enough, assuming you have other buttons and knobs and things for the other functions. Similarly, setups like Apple CarPlay and Android Auto largely bypass the native car tech experience, much to the chagrin of automakers. Now, there have been custom-type jobs. I believe Volvo, for example, and Polestar, I think they work directly with Google on their interface, so it's integrated better, even though the back end is basically like an Android Auto Google-centric experience. So there are, the partnership with Google. So there are different ways to approach this thing, but I kind of like this one. This one's kind of appealing to me. A more native experience, embracing a partnership. I don't know. It's tough to say because every automaker doing their own, I've just seen it in the past where they just don't, they struggle on the software side. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe they're ready to hire the right people and nail it.